Okay, little malfunction of the equipment. I don't know if I know how to join these because I learned how to use Microsoft's, the one that came with the computer, their video editing, and then they did an update that I didn't ask for and completely did away with the old video editing and made something new, and I don't know how to use it, so I will try to learn. But here we go. But yeah, that's a Victorian. I think it's so pretty, a reproduction. And these will have nature, it's mostly flowers as nature, and lots of ephemera. These envelopes have ephemera in them, and I'm not going to show you that because if you elect to buy the journal, it'll be a fun thing to open when you find it. Aren't these pages glorious? Oh, here comes Bobcat. He wants to go outside, but he got beat up by this cat that is not even our cat, but he thinks he lives here. He sits on top of the heat pump, which is right outside my window, and he beat Bobcat up one side and down the other. So, and then he lives under our porch when it rains. Oh, sorry, I digress. But we have kittens, and I live in Richmond, Virginia, and if you're interested in adopting an adorable little sweet kitten, we have a house full, and we would love that. And aren't these pages just beautiful? I'm so thankful to all of the people who know how to create these digital kits, because I could never do that, not ever. And I love them all, and I think they're all just gorgeous. Okay, this is one of my favorite pages. I don't know why I love the other side of it. It's blue. This is going to be all throughout the journal, and sorry, I took some Pepsi, just so you will say, hey, wasn't that in there, the other one? And isn't that beautiful, the Victorian and the roses? More of these gorgeous roses. How do you not love, how do you just not love this? And so, in this little pocket, I have a big tag, and I think that's pretty, and you can write on the back of it. And I think the back should be just as pretty as the front. I didn't put a topper on there. If you want to, you can. But this is from a kit by My Porch Prints, but in order to put them in a journal, you have to alter them a little bit. And so I did, and here's a little journal, some journal pages that did not come with the kit. And you can write all kinds of little secrets there if you like. I didn't want to sew that into the back of it. I didn't have the instructions for that, so I didn't do it. And put that back there. And then here's just a big tag. And you can write on the back of it. And then just a little baby tag that I thought was so cute. Just a fun little tiny miniature folio, which are just fun to do. I will retie this bow later. And then these little clusters. Oh, I've been going crazy making them. Whoops. Timber. Yeah. Oh. Whoops. Because the eclipse is coming. Have you heard all that silly eclipse stuff? When I was a little girl, we had a solar eclipse come through our town in Central Virginia. I remember. I think I was in the 7th grade. And I had some pair of sunglasses that had interchangeable lenses, and there were like 8 lenses, 8 or 9 or 10 rather. And my dad and I stood out in the front yard, and it was the strangest thing because it literally became dark, and the birds quit making their little birdie sounds. There were no bug sounds, and we looked at the sun using the sunglass lenses because that's what we needed to do at the time. But anyway, but I love these little cluster things. Let's see. There they are. Aren't they pretty? And there's so much and so much fun to make. And I put things in here so that you can make them too. You just gotta look for it. That's Bobcat. And here's this is lace. You can't really see it very well. Isn't that beautiful? Those pretty roses. And these roses actually are from the same kit as this rose. It's the same page. only I made it smaller and put it on the front. And that was the other side. So pretty. And that's, I just think they're gorgeous. And I think this is gorgeous. I love this page. Now, here's a little booklet, and this is the other side of the page I had before. Oh, wait, here comes Charlie. Oh, hold on. Would you like to come in? All right, come on, hurry up. You can't come in. All right, go. Here, you want to say hello? This is my baby, Charlie. He said, hello, I'm not the baby. Somebody saved me. She makes me do all the work. I have to do all the work on all the journals. I have to run. She always said, give me this, give me that, get the tape, everything. So can somebody send SOS to me? And when you send it, can you send to wet dry food? Not the dry food, but the wet kind with the extra gravy. We got kittens and they're pigs, and so we have to buy expensive kitten food. And now I don't get my good gravy anymore. I guess I better go while I still alive. You silly boy. Sorry, I love my cat. He's the sweetest little thing ever. But anyway, this has just beautiful little pages that you can write on. Oh, I love it. And so you can still have a dog journal that you write in. And these are sewed with a sewing machine. That's called Cherry Blossoms. I think this is my portrait prints. Writing papers. And there we go. And so that's there, and it needs a bulldog. Well, here it is. I have a little clip to go into it, clipped on. Sorry, I'm still learning how to do videos. For everybody out there who makes videos, I appreciate your efforts so much. It's so hard. So, and then that's the roses again. I think I put that booklet in here because I wasn't putting a lot of writing paper between these. But if you want to, there's lots of writing paper in the journal, and you can stick them in here if you like. And there's the other page. Isn't it pretty? I just love it more than I can tell you. I use it all the time. And then see, that's like one of these little clusters of words, and they're printed on fabric, and they will be added. They're not in there now, but they will be added. There's that page again, but just some really pretty. And you can use some of these pages if you like, either to write on or to put in a tag. You can use it to collage, whatever you would like to do. And let's see. And I also am in love with these little miniature bulldog clips. Now, if you buy these, I will tell you they're cheaper on Amazon than they are on Temu. So I would go to Amazon. I think you can get, I think I got like 40 of them for half the cost that they were at Temu for 20. So you just always want to check that. But if you're looking for them, that's a great place to go to. And I'm also going to cover up this. I'm going to put probably something over it, but it's just another little writing booklet with such pretty, pretty papers. Aren't they lovely? I just think that what it would be like to give this to a young woman who maybe is graduating from high school, and it would be the start of her journey for the rest of her life. And you could write all kinds of things, but it also could be for yourself. And you find yourself in a different stage of your life, like I am. I'm 67, and it's not that bad. You don't care. You don't have to put makeup on to go to the grocery store. Nobody's looking at you. And I mean, you know, it's great. You can be all curmudgeonly and just say, well, oh, that's why I'm like this. But yeah, and isn't this wonderful? I just think that this would be something like that, or maybe somebody graduating from college and starting to go. I love this one. She's one of my favorites. She's actually a Christmas angel, but you could use her anywhere, I guess. But and she's pretty, so I had to leave her in there. And I love these angel. I found this kit a month and a half ago. when I thought that the journal was done. And I just had to include it. It's just too pretty. And the dragonfly was in my stash of kits, and the pretty hydrangeas. I believe in angels. In fact, I know they exist for my life. And I worked in civil litigation for 30 years. And that had a lot to do with car accidents. And so many people testified that they saw people after what should have been a fatal accident. And they came and they caused them to either put on the brakes really fast or not be as injured as they should have been. And cars broken up and people just walk away from it. And I do believe them. And I believe that we are loved. And isn't that a pretty, pretty tag? And see, the beauty and the cheesecloth could go under there. I couldn't remember where I put my cheesecloth, so that's why I didn't use it. But I think that's so pretty. And so I put a sparkly ribbon on it. And there she is for fall, kind of. And here's another little booklet. I love booklets. I make these for my pocketbook and write my grocery lists on. And I have another that I'm obsessed with. Oh, I think I found these later and wanted to add them. I will do that. Oh, let's go like this with a little tag. For whoever calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved. How about that? I'd forgotten I did that. So I'll fix that little booklet. But yeah, they're so easy to make. You can make them with pages that didn't print correctly or any other way you want. And I think that's a pretty, and that these are too. Now, this is on the manila folder tags, the shipping tags that were in the ephemera holder. But when I did other of these, I put it on lighter weight cardstock because isn't that pretty? Because I believe that both sides, you could use either one you wanted. Should be good, but it doesn't cause so much bulkiness in the journal, like aside from all of my stuff I keep putting in here. But how do you not put, you see this, and how do you not put it in this journal and hope somebody else will enjoy it as much as I do? But this would be a great way to take some of the lace and you can embellish the pockets, and that's part of the fun of going through a journal, I think, as well. So that, and I love this on the back, and this is in the kit. It's not dirty. And just so you know, because this is printed on, I should have said this in the beginning, sorry. Because it's printed on fabric, it was treated afterwards, and then the entire journal was sprayed with Scotchgard to try to help keep away stains and stuff. This is a vintage. Now, they make them now, but guess what? I can't find them anywhere. Used to could get them cheap, cheap, cheap. And now there's, like at AliExpress, they were $2. And they have none. They have none on Temu. They have them on Amazon, and they are $12 a piece. And so this was the last one I had. This is vintage only because it's more than 20 years old. It's not because it's not available. And this pattern's been around forever. And it was, of course, machine made. But these are, this was washed and bleached, so it's clean. And these were on there that just wouldn't come out. I got those in an eBay win. So, and that's the last one. So that was signature number 1. Let's go on to signature number 2, which is not that one. Ugh. I love this signature. I think it has beautiful papers in it. And it's kind of big. And I had to put a new cover on it because the original cover was damaged. And this was actually going to be signature number 1 for Journal A. But then when I saw her, because I needed to put another signature in because the pages got so voluminous, I just loved her, and that's why I put her on the cover. And you can put a pocket there if you like. This is the first digital kit I ever purchased. It's from Shabby Dabba Doodah, and it's called TikTok, and it's got that lovely duck-egg blue that they use in the UK a lot. So anyway, and she's precious. Ugh, they're so cute. And this is just a big tag, and that you can journal on the back with pretty journaling papers. And this is just some pretty paper. And that's a pretty little message about a prayer in the morning. And I love her. I think she's gorgeous. She's from a kit called Floral Angels. And I thought she was gorgeous. And isn't that pretty little tag with that peony on it? And then here's a little envelope. It's got just a little bit of ephemera in here. Just a couple pieces. But you also can write on the inside of it if you would like. And so I didn't glue it. And if you want to glue it, absolutely. And I forget what kit this came out of, but I love that pocket. And there's another one, the little clusters. They're so much fun to make. There we go. See how just a little small embellishment, and they look adorable. And I think she's pretty too. She's also from Floral. And here's just another little tag. And this is from Medieval Mirage. With the inside is the paper from Antique Papery. And there's no ephemera in that one. But I think that the little tag is so pretty, and I thought they went together well. Two separate kits. This is called Timeless, I think. And I love all these. These are all different kits out of all of them. This was a vintage one that I had in the Chris's. I just could not take her out because I loved her. So I left her in. And this also is a booklet that you can write on. Only did one-sided because it's just a few. Because I didn't know whether you would want to use these to write on or use them to make tags or whatever you wanted to do. But I love that image of the stained glass. And the little pocket, I think is so pretty. And these little baby angels reminded me of the children who were killed through tragedy. Not just the little Watts girls, but a 14-year-old was killed in our city last night, and she had nothing to do with the reason, but there was a shootout, and so I think that there are angels for our babies who cross over, and they deserve a place, I think. And I love this. I can't remember what the writing name of that kit is, but isn't it pretty? And there's a page I just love, so I thought I'd give you a warning. I love it, and it's going to come up again. But it looks so pretty with this completely different, two different shops, two different people, and I love them both. And then that's so pretty, and that's a nice writing place, as is that one that was on the resource side. And this was a freebie from Yvonne, oh gosh, Preston. On her, she is the most amazing creator. That's her job, actually. She works for a theater in London, and she is the creative director, and boy, does she make neat stuff. And so this is one of her freebies. And this is actually newsprint. I purchased it because it was only $5 for 500 sheets, and I print things off as often as I can sometimes to see how what it will look like or if it will fit and things like that. And then I just made myself a little list very similar to this, and I loved it. So I thought, well, you know what? I bet someone else would love it too, but I will warn you, it falls out there all of the time. And I love this quote. It says, "Believe in your heart that you're meant to live a life full of passion, purpose, magic, and miracles." And if that's not what angels are all about, I wouldn't know. And I love that big, beautiful tag with those peonies. And this pretty little one. And I love this paper. Does anybody know how to keep the tags from falling out and moving around? If you do, please leave me a comment. It drives me crazy, and I even put paper clips on the bottom of them, and it doesn't work. But you can also write on the back, on the underneath of that. And then you have these beautiful angels with the rose and the huge rose here. And look at the center page. Is that gorgeous or what? Have I been out of frame this whole time? Please don't tell me I have to do this again. Okay, so Isn't that beautiful? And it's with the Bible, so I thought, well, gosh, that was beautiful. And this is from some vintage. It's not antique, it's vintage, probably from the 1960s, which is still 60 years old. See what I mean, how these fall? And these are even clipped at the bottom. I don't know what to do to make them not do that. But I stick them in there, and they just fall out. But you can, right behind it, you can do some secret journaling under there. And I think these are so pretty. These are also in Medieval Mirage. I forget the name. Sweet Serenity, maybe, is the name. And then this is just a really pretty envelope that you can use. And it has, oh, it's filled with ephemera. Lots of tags and fun stuff. So you can look at that. I think it's so pretty. And that came from Boho Love. She has a wonderful channel. And I'm just going to stick this here. And the back side of these. Now, these are throughout each journal because I can't stop making them. I saw it on Pinterest. It's not my idea, but I use it for so much stuff because I love it. It's such a cool idea. So what you do is, this is a tag. Now, I again used the lighter weight cardstock because I didn't want it to be too heavy. And then this is a pretty one from my porch print. This is from Rose Garden Collage. And then this was from, it's called Shabby Ticking, both from her. And then you open it up like this, and you can write on this side, and then you flip it over, and you can write on that side. Isn't that cool? And so I use these a lot because you can do all kinds of secret journaling. You can write down anything you want. And if you give it to someone graduating from high school, as they start their day, they're going to write about their boyfriends or their girlfriends or people who would like, this is what they said to me, because that's what I did. Okay, these are such pretty pages too. I love her. And you can write under her and on the back of her. And what is under there? Oh, that's just another pretty piece of scripting. And so this is a collage tag. What it, let us not love in word, neither in tongue, but in deed and truth. And I think that's a good motto. Oh, I love this one too. Here's another little booklet. Aren't these pages adorably beautiful? Oh. Oops. I love them. I think that they printed beautifully. This is from Calico Collage. And there's that page again. I know it's probably too much, but I like it. And there's a writing page. And, oh, that's why I had this. Oh, that must go on top of that. Well, anyway. And this has, I love this tag. I love it so much. This is some vintage, really old lace here, and I just cut her out. And she's 3D. You can go around her. And I'm just going to stick her back right here. I'll fix her after we stop. But I thought that was so pretty with the little bird bath. And then look, isn't she cute? I haven't put anything in the middle of this one yet because I had to make it new, and so I love that picture. And here's, I love doing that 3D thing on the angels under there. And I thought that it went so well with the paper that's behind her. And some journal jewelry. And this is, guess what? A booklet. And really pretty papers to make notes on. You can secret journal. And then I went and found another purple rose page so that they would look good, pretty together. This is the thing with the, I thought she was pretty too, and to have them, but these are really, really pretty tags, I think. And this is a writing page if you like, where you can put anything you want on there. And again, the tags fall out, but I think they're so pretty. And this one had the lightweight cardstock, and so there's no writing on the back of it, but I thought it was really pretty, and you can write on the back with that one if you'd like. And then we come to the end of this journal, and she's sweet. This is from a kit that has 3 pages of, it's 20 images in total. I can't remember, but if you want to know, leave me a comment and I will put it in there for you. So that is number 2. So here's 1, 2, and now let's go to the final signature of our pretty journal here. Isn't she lovely? I love doing this. This is actually cardboard that from the inside that you tear apart from like Amazon boxes. And then I put a little gesso, white gesso in there, and then put glitter around there because I think angels are sparkly. And let's see. Let me make sure that I'm in frame. Ugh. I'm going to set these over here. As they go falling down. Okay. Thank you for your patience. Sorry. Again, I'm new at this. Oh. And this is how, and well, at the end I'll show you how to do it. But this is the final signature. And I think she's beautiful with all those pretty flowers. And the roses. And this is a big tag, and you can write on the back of it. But I thought that was so pretty because the gold and the blue. And then I put one of the little clusters on the side. And some eyelet lace on the bottom. I think that this is also My Porch Prints, but I could be wrong, but I think that that is. And she's so cute. I made a tag on her and she's somewhere else. And one of, if it repeats in this one, I'm sorry. Auntie's glorious. I mean, they're just so beautiful. She's under Classic Angel, I believe. And this is one of the Christmas angels, but I couldn't take her out. I love her so much. I had this kit, and then this is a separate kit, and they just went together so beautifully. Hark the Herald Angels Sing, so I left her in there. And this is the envelope has some ephemera in it. It's from Amity Bloom, one of her kits, Rosabella. And then this is just an envelope, which I didn't put anything in because I thought you might want to write inside of it. But if not, you can glue it up and put whatever you want to and that you'd like. This is another, and you can write back here, and then you can write on, well, you can't write on that one, but I love that tag. I think it's so pretty. And then this is another one. You can't adjust the size of these images because I tried to do it to make it 8.5 by 11, or 8.5, and you can't do it. It distorts the image, and so I hadn't been able to use them. And then I thought, well, gosh, what a great place to put it. And I thought about them when I saw that pretty tag. And I love doing this. See why I gave you the smaller little tags? I just think that's so much fun. And you can put them all in there, and you can write on the back. That's just some tea-dye papers. And our little pretty angel here. And another one of the clusters. They're so much fun to make. I sit there and do them while you watch TV. I use pinking shears, and so this is again that the beige ticking, that's upholstery weight. And then these are just little, this is some vintage eyelet lace and some little lace, and that's why I love the soft pink and the white of the rickrack, and then a pretty little piece of trim, and then some of the little right there, and you've got just adorable things. And I love this bird. I love this bird so much. It's so pretty. And it's blue. And these are some more. This is actually a really pretty paper. It's lace. And these are just some tags that I try to keep together. It doesn't work. But you can certainly journal on the back of these. Probably not that one. But they're pretty, whichever side you choose to use. And let's stick these back in for the time being. And this would be a great place to put one of the sayings if you wanted to. This is how you can really make these journals your own. Here comes Charlie. I left the gate open for him. Look at these little girls. Are they not the cutest, sweetest things ever? These are from the Victorian era. And this is what they would do. And they would dress them all up. I think a lot of this is probably computer generated as well. But I don't care. I love the images. And I was grateful to be able to buy them. Here's another large tag that you can embellish if you want to, but you can certainly write on the back of it. And it can go right there. Charlie, you will have to leave. I love you. Away you go. Go find Tyler. Go see your boy. Make him feed you. There we go. This is just another pretty tag, a collage. And I just put one of the little clusters on there because again they're so much fun to make. This is just some vintage eyelet lace, and this is just some other little lace I have that's my favorite, and this came from the Dollar Tree for $1.25, but I love it, so I think it's a perfect size for things like that. And that's just a little vintage button. And this is called French Peonies, and this is of course some of the beautiful pink. And here's some other pretty little tags with the cherry blossoms coming up from behind. And then you can write on the back of them. And that's sweet. Oh, I love these pages together. I think they're so pretty. And they're two separate kits. They're not the same. And then I put this big journaling card because it's so pretty, and you can write some on the back. And you can write underneath it and have a secret journal. And here's another one of these because I can't stop making them. There's a long and skinny tag. And then you can, or you can move it on that side and make it reversible. I kind of like that actually. And then you can open her up. She's not as big as the other ones. She only has two. These are book pages. It's a book page from that book that I used the cover on. And just some pretty pink paper, and there you go. And here's just another little angel on the back of a collage. I think she's pretty. And these pages are, again, from the Timeless kit. We're coming to the end. And these are just really pretty little tags, and you can write on the back of both of them. And then I think the pocket's pretty, and the paper under it, kind of old world feeling. Oops. And here's another Christmas one, but it was too pretty to leave out. I just love her. And I love the pages. They're two separate kits. And I thought it was so pretty, and why not? And there she just sends flights. Who knows where she's going. And some more of the Victorian paper. I love her too. And this probably should not. Oh, I know why that's like that. Sorry, Angel. And I think she's so pretty as well. That was there because I need to sew this in. This is an actual, this is supposed to be here. And I put that on the front. And that is that. And on the inside, it's a little booklet with tea-dyed papers. I love tea-dyed papers. I love how they feel. They write so cool. And then another little paper, and you put it there. And then you have, and it's really soft because it's made from tea-dyed paper, and you put it there. And that paper clip was to remind me that I need to put a paper clip or something here. If I don't let Charlie back in, this is my life. What? What's wrong? I gotta go through this. These people don't want to be sitting here all day. I bet you want to talk to me. No, let's look. So, and then this also is some vellum over tea-dyed paper. And I love this pocket like this. You don't expect to see that. And this is a Medieval Mirage Sweet Serenity. And that is the end of signature number 3. And so that means that you need to go over there. Go play with some of your toys. That's a good boy. He is 8 months old. And so anyway, and this is the last one. And this is this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous booklet for writing. And I think that the pages in here are so beautiful. It's like a journal within a journal. And this is why I think it would be such a great gift for someone, or for yourself, when you're starting something new. And every day can be starting something new and fun. And these are all from different kits. William Shakespeare said, "My love is deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have. Both are infinite." Some of the tags are actually backed with some of the plays of William Shakespeare. This is my favorite hydrangea picture. And just pretty, pretty. Leeds is in England, so I wonder if who made this kit is also from England. These are 2 separate, completely different kits, completely different shops, and how they go together is marvelous. Same thing. And this is the center. Now, I did it this way because I was running out of, I did not anticipate to have an additional signature in here. So this is what I had to do so that I could place it inside the journal. But I think that ribbon looks pretty. But you'll want to keep this in here because or you can take the whole journal out and the ribbon will hold it together. It's full of pages. Because I want this journal to last whoever gets it a long time. I want them to be able to go through it and see how their lives have changed from when they received it and started writing. I want them to, when they turn a page, go, "Oh, isn't that such a pretty page?" This is kind of dump journaling, and I liked that, so that's why I left it in there. Oh, just to tell you how many pages, I don't know. I've stopped counting at 200 front and back, so there are a lot of pages in each journal. And remember, you can remove these pages and put them somewhere else. Bring another page from the journal in and put it in this one. And that's why I love doing that technique. Here's this one. And she's pretty. She's a Christmas angel too, but I loved her. And that is the end on that pretty cover. And this is, it has a name, but I can't remember. It's a writing board, but it has a strange little name that I used to know, but I don't know anymore. And so all you have to do, especially around pages, is just put it right there, and you can write away. And for example, if there is something bumpy, like a tag, and you wanted to write on this page, then you could just do it. I know it's bad, I can't find one now, but these are great. It does work. I put them for my own use. And so that pops on with, nope, it goes over here, I think. No, maybe it doesn't. Maybe I was going to put a band or something on it. That fell off one of the things, but I'll put it back. So that is the completion of Angel Journal A. Let me push these back so I remember where they are. One and two and three. So we have the 3 signatures and the last big paper booklet. And so what I'm going to do now is actually close this video. I know you're all going, thank God. And open another one to do Angel Journal B. But I also love big bows and journals. And when I made this one, I wasn't anticipating that, again, it would be this big. But now that you've seen the journal, what part would you take out? You can't. I mean, they're all just so pretty. And each page, I believe, has a special place to be exactly where it is. So that is number A. Thank you so much for anybody who stayed with me. If you have any comments, or if you can tell me how to make tags not move around inside pockets, please leave me a comment. Also, I am trying to build my channel because I have got to get these cats spayed. These were feral cats that we fed at our other house, and we brought them with us because my neighbor was horrible, and I was afraid that he would feed them rat poisoning. And we were on the list for them to be spayed at the cheaper spay-neuter clinic, and they got pregnant again when they went this past summer, and now we've had a repeat because we are at the back of the list. And so I just told my son, like, I'm just going to bite the bullet and take him to the vet, but it's $350 for each one, and that doesn't include any painkiller we have to give them, or drugs, or anything else. So that's why I'm making journals myself, because I usually don't sell them online. So anyway, thank you so much, and the next video will be all about journal number 2, which is journal number B, and I love her. I love her so much. Thanks again for watching. Bye. Oh, if you don't come back, be sure, be safe, be well, especially right now that there was so much bad weather. Like I said, today's April 2nd, and it went through Texas and all up through Ohio. I live in Richmond, Virginia. It's coming tomorrow for us. And so I hope that if you are in the path of bad weather up north, it is blizzard conditions in New York and in Wisconsin and around the Great Lakes area. And so Mother Nature is not amused about something. So anyway, please stay safe and be well. And again, thank you for watching with all my heart. Take care. God bless. Patricia.